Welcome, and welcome back to all that the wind has brought here, to another episode of Roots of Pacha, where I was looking through some of the knowledge pages between episodes, right before ending the game, and you know, all that good stuff. Not doing anything, not going anywhere, not looking anything up, but we're missing a whole crop. We are missing this, whatever this is. Ada described a plant that looks something like this. She thinks we'll find one in the right season. Now, it's right between the summer and fall, but it looks like the summer symbol. So I'm not worried about it for spring. I think it's a summer crop. But we are missing a whole crop there, so we do need to take a look at that. There's a race happening today, that's all good. We need to cook a lot more things. I think once we get enough barn space for all these animals that we're going to want, we're going to start cooking more. We do also need to do more fishing. Looks like this is all ocean until we get to here for the porcupine, which is the start of... Yeah, but that's ocean. And that's river, so no, it's in alphabetical order. That's going to make things a lot more challenging, but that's okay. We're also missing whatever this is. So I do want to look around a couple of places we haven't been. I want to look up by the horses, and I want to look in the jungle and see if we can't find these things. And then we are still missing something in here too. So we'll have to figure that out. But that's okay. Processing. We haven't made the mushroom cheese, but we're working on that. That should be the aged cheese. And then we've got the wines. This is some type of a pickle that we need to figure out. So we'll figure that out. Probably a pickled fish. And then we'll have to figure out these two. I think this is like nut milk. And this is going to be, I don't know, fermented fish? Something like that? We'll see. But yeah, those are some things we're going to need to work on. But that was an awful, awful lag spike. I am so sorry for that. But all this fermentation and everything is coming along quite well for us. So that's rather exciting. Let's try and get just some of this. That's still honey. That's not made yet, huh? Okay. That's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. Then we'll grab up some vinegars. We'll grab up those carrots as well. So, there we go. And more carrots. But hey, it's working out. It's working out. Let's get this mead done. And then we'll keep working through that ferment. Yeah. Well, that's fermented wheat. Hold on. Let's do the oats. Fermented wheat is the new one. We don't want that yet. So, honey first. Then into the ferment. But this is coming along well. I hope you guys like this vacuum sound, because we're going to be doing this a lot. Well, I ran out of that one, so I guess we'll throw in some of this. Okay. And then we'll do these. This is just pure insanity at this point. That's what this is. This is insanity. This is getting a little bit crazy. And it is Saturday, so we really do need to find Bra here in a little bit. Oh, we don't have space for that. Okay. Let's see. She's almost done, but she's not quite there. We'll clean up the poop, just because we should clean up the poop. And then, oh, I suppose we need to check the other barns too. Let's get this fur dealt with though, because it's kind of, I see, bro. Come here. Take an egg. Eat it. Okay. We got him. Vor wants to have wolves like Akka, but my mom said no. Well, that makes sense, kiddo. Does unfortunately make a whole lot of sense. Okay. We'll get some more of these fibers going. And then we're going to put the wild potatoes and wild quinoa in the fridge where they go. I don't even know that we met up with Sita this week. That's a little frustrating, but that's okay. We've been fairly busy, so that's okay. Okay. We'll grab some cheese. None of it's perfect cheese. That's fine. We're gonna throw these rocks and this wood into here for now. And the poop. We don't need the poop. Hardwood we technically don't need at the moment, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. But I think we're getting caught up pretty well. I think we have a surplus. I think it's pretty well balanced, and I like how it looks as well. Believe it or not, I think smokers are where we're behind now. We may need to put a couple more of those down somewhere. But we'll figure that part out. But yeah. The brewers are actually catching up to the vinegar makers. So that's awesome. I don't know if that means we need more vinegar casks. I mean, that could be a thing. We're not selling that. We are still trying to sell that. Okay. But that handles all of those things. Now, the next thing is we are no longer planting quinoa because it takes 9 days to grow. We have reached level 5 on it, which is great. But level 5, I think, on everything but beans at this point. Yeah. So everything but beans is level 5. But we're not going to plant the quinoa. So we can still plant everything else. And I think that's what we're going to do here. But yeah. And then that should work out fairly well in the end. Just as well, we're not actually going to keep planting everything else. We don't want tomatoes, beans, or sesame either. So let's grab beets and switch it out with the beans. And yeah, it'll be potatoes and wheat and garlic and sea kale for the rest of the season. we didn't pet Lily this morning because we slept in our grandparents'. Okay. I want to check around the jungle, and I want to check around the horse area just to see if there's anything. But first, let me deal with this. Alright, guys, I am back, and, exciting news, actually. Look, our trees have grown. So that's really cool. I'm not hugely fond of the fact that I put them there, but, you know, if it works, it works. I'm not gonna complain. But what I am gonna say is, guys, let's go to the jungle. Let's go see how that'll turn out for us. I think that's gonna be a little important at the moment. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna throw the beans back in here, because we got a few of those. Got quite a few of those, let's be real. We do have more carrots. We do have more quinoa. Quinoa is actually going to be coming to its end of the harvest season soon, which is pretty great. And these processes are all done again. So that's less than ideal, but hey, we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Oh, that's not fermented yet. Duh. Okay. Am I out of vinegar? I might be out of vinegar, you guys. Okay. Always more to do here. Some beer to throw in. Let's grab out that ferment. We'll have the money in no time. Let's see. We are totally out of ferment and honey. And of course, we don't have any juice on us at the moment, which doesn't help the situation. So I guess we'll grab out some more ferment. And while we're over here, pickles take longer, so we'll throw those through. This is actually coming along really well. I almost wish we could, like, hopper it somehow. You know that's gonna end up being a mod at some point. Somebody's gonna add hoppers to this whole system. Because it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work to get these things processed once you scale it all up. But it's really enjoyable, honestly. Honestly, I really, really like what we're doing here. The game may not like what I'm doing here, but I like what we're doing here, so that's what matters, right? That's how that works. The factory might be a little bit for this game to handle. It might be having a little bit of a struggle there, getting all of that done. Just because there's no, like, storage room to lock it into. So those are probably two things that are going to end up happening mod-wise, I would imagine. People are going to make some kind of a shed that you can stick all these processors into, so you don't lag up the whole map. And some kind of a hopper system for them, I imagine. So no new chickens, and that's not really why we're here. What we are here for is to see if there's any crops or any wild harvestables, and I don't see nothing. So that's okay. I mean, yes, mangoes, but mangoes are not what we're looking for. So that's the wrong teleport. That's gonna take a second in the wrong place. I apologize. We want to go to the horse totem. We do also want 10 more pieces of flint, if only to make our area look nicer. And we're gonna need some rocks too. I don't see any forage or honestly anything else either. Yeah. Darn, because we're missing some kind of an herb there. Some kind of a wild gatherable, you know? We're gonna need to figure that out. Let's go back to the forest. Actually, maybe we should grab that 10. Let's do that. Let's grab that 10 that we need out of Owl's preamble. And some stone that we can craft some flooring with. Make that look nicer up there. Because I do still want to make that look really nice. And we just don't have the stone to make it happen right now. We got a little bit more tin than we needed. And not quite enough rock, but that's okay. So, let's go to the forest now. Then we'll call out Sage and we'll go look for Ibex. And hey, it's even still daylight out, so I'll take that. See if we can't find the cookies and cream one, right? Now see, I'm on another map. I don't know why it wants to be so laggy. I may have made too many recordings. That might be it. We're a little bit ahead of the actual date today, which is good. It's good because the holiday weekend is coming up and I'm supposed to be really, really busy with work right after that. So, you know, that's the thing. We don't have one of these guys. This is, yeah, the cocoa. We don't have the cocoa one. So we're going to get a cocoa one. It's a dark brown. That's the other one that we already got. That's one that we've already got. I don't want to do any duplicates just yet. We'll start doing duplicates after we have like 6 of them. Then we can start doing duplicates. I doubt it. That can't be it. Yeah, that's parsley. We've seen that. I'm not sure what that herb is then. Looking under discoveries. And it's not ideas. Collections. This. I still don't know what that is. Or that is. I'm missing a couple of things here. Okay. I bet one of them is horse poop. I'm gonna bet you guys that one of them is horse poop. I don't know which one, but one of those I'm sure is horse poop. I'd rather it not take us 3 years to figure all this out, though. Like, that's a thing. It cannot take that long to figure this out. That would be awesome. I would love if we don't have to have a 3rd year just to figure it out. Actually, that's enough hardwood from that for now. We're gonna need the hardwood for the barn, I'm sure. I'm fairly sure. Honestly, I'm not that sure. But, you know, things, it's fine. Let's get that last vinegar fermenter down and ready to go. And let's get some more floors. It's not a lot of floors, but it's floors. We'll get more of those up soon. Oh, actually, that's not gonna work with that there. That'll work. So we can do a little something like that. And then we can put another one of these here. And we can start to expand the floor out this way so that we know we'll be able to walk safely. Yeah, that's a great plan. That is a great, great plan. Okay. Now, we need to get these going. Actually, I'm out of ferment again. That's okay, though. We're gonna grab all of that. Yep. We'll get to that later. And then more ferment. Even more ferment. Okay, do we have grains? We do not. Let's grab some. Oh, man. Grab some quinoa. That's what we'll do. Oh, we are not dealing with those pickles tonight. Nope. Not happening. Let's get to bed. We'll deal with the pickles in the morning. We didn't get any milk today because it's still in the barn. Go ahead and give her a save. Or a sleep, sorry. We're up to 360,000 clan prosperity. We have contributed today 3454. So we're up there. We're at a point where we could get another barn built if we can get the materials to do it. And I say we do that. Even if it means slowing down the pickle processor. Let's do that. Because that's going to take us longer than making money and making our farm look pretty. We need to start working on those ibex. We'll go ahead and give her a save. It's going to bring us up to 13,796. And we totally missed race day. My bad. I was, yeah. My bad. That's fine. We missed a race. So be it. We may have to get into year 3, honestly. Just to get the tree knowledge. That's the hard part, right? Because we have knowledge for each one of these trees. Pomegranates don't... Actually, they might grow in the summer. We'll have to see. But that's the biggest concern, is getting these at this point. We're going to have to do that. We're going to have to do that soon. It might take us a 3rd year to get full completion on everything. But we'll keep going. We'll see how long it takes. We'll see what we have to do. If you guys get bored of it, then we'll stop. But let's keep going and see how long it takes. But all of that's going to have to wait. For, with the saving of the game, and the ending of the day, and the frolicking of the shadow, we have come to the end of this episode. If you guys like what you see, please feel free to hit that thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, including me adding some color in here that's not blue, hit that subscribe button. But until next time, may the wind bring you on another journey, and have a good night.